Hello everyone, this is VGTI, and I now am starting a new segment where I explain video game plots and concepts, or at least the ones that are confusing to a lot of people. And I figure, what better thing to start with than Kingdom Hearts? I'm always hearing about how Kingdom Hearts' story is really convoluted and hard to follow, and I can understand that. So I figured it fitting to make my first video in this series of videos about Kingdom Hearts itself. Plus, it's one of my favorite video game series, and I feel like explaining it to you all. So let's dig right in, because we have a lot to cover. First, we start with Kingdom Hearts 1. Three friends live on an island and want to explore other worlds. These three are Sora, Riku, and Kairi. The Heartless attack their island. Riku disappears since he decides to go to the dark route, or really, the dark side. And because Riku is gone, the Keyblade chooses the only one left, Sora. Sora is now the key bearer. He meets Donald and Goofy, servers to the other key bearer, Mickey Mouse. The trio go on a hilarity-filled journey to other Disney worlds, killing Heartless and locking the world's hearts to keep them safe from the Heartless. Meanwhile, Riku is becoming more dark and more sinister, and he's working with the villains to save Kairi, who lost her heart during the previous attack on the island. They eventually arrive at Hollow Bastion, where all the Disney villains are gathering the 7 Princesses of Heart, girls with no darkness in their hearts, to unlock the final keyhole at Hollow Bastion and open the way to Kingdom Hearts itself, which is behind the Door of Darkness. This is all to serve the antagonist Ansem's plans. Ansem possesses Riku, the keyhole is unlocked, and it's revealed that Kairi's heart was in Sora's. He releases her heart, sacrificing his own with a special Keyblade, and because of this, he turns into a Heartless, but Kairi is saved. Kairi, in turn, reverts Sora due to her light. Sora, Donald, and Goofy then go to the end of the world, the final world of Kingdom Hearts 1, to fight Ansem. He tries to get to Kingdom Hearts, but he's rejected due to the light. Sora and Riku then close the door to darkness. After this, Sora, Donald, and Goofy continue looking for Mickey, well, even though they just saw him, while Riku decides to go on a little personal path of redemption after everything that he did in that game. Kairi is returned to the island that she lived on, so she can live a normal life while she's waiting for Sora to finish his quest. We then go to Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. While Sora and company are searching for Mickey, they find a castle that seems to mess with people's memories. It's called Castle Oblivion, and while there, they discover an antagonistic organization of 13 members. While at the castle, Sora loses his memories, and many of them are tampered with by Naminé, who is a special nobody who was born from Sora's heart when he released Kairi's heart. Because of this, she's a special nobody. She's like a hybrid soul of Sora and Kairi. Because of her special connection to Sora, she's able to mess with his memories, and anybody related to him. She's forced to do this by Organization member Marluxia, who plans to use Sora to overthrow the leader of Organization 13, while being helped by some other deceitful members, of course. At the same time, Riku wakes up in the basement of the castle, moved there by Ansem the Wise, otherwise known as Diz. Naminé is forced to tamper with him as well, and he begins doubting himself when faced with his past darkness, even seeing visions of Ansem, the bad guy of the last game. Sora manages to save Naminé and defeat Marluxia, but his memories are broken. Naminé offers to repair them, but it's gonna take time. Sora, Donald, and Goofy then go to sleep in pods while she restores their memories, and Riku regains control of his darkness, defeats the Ansem memory, and continues on his personal path of redemption. We then move on to Kingdom Hearts 2, which brings us to Roxas. He is the nobody of Sora, which was created when Sora became a Heartless in Kingdom Hearts 1, and he also ended up joining the organization as its 13th member. But he defected the organization for personal reasons, because he wanted to figure out who he is. Riku, meanwhile, is in cahoots with Diz, Ansem the Wise, and gets his help because he wants to wake Sora up from his one-year slumber. Diz creates a virtual town, called Twilight Town, and has Riku bring Roxas to this town, and uses Namine to tamper with Roxas's memories and make him live a false life. This is the beginning of KH2. Roxas slowly regains these memories after tampering from Axel, his friend from the organization, and other nobodies. This ends with Roxas reuniting with Sora, all according to Diz and Riku's plans. Roxas fuses with Sora, and Sora, Donald, and Goofy all wake up. A year has passed since Chain of Memories. Sora, Donald, and Goofy go to the other worlds once again to stop the Heartless, as well as the looming threat of the Organization 13, which is still active. Organization 13 is trying to make a new Kingdom Hearts, so they can have their hearts restored. During this time, they learn about Xehanort, who is the true big bad of the series, and how the bad guy in the first game was actually Xehanort's Heartless. The leader of Organization 13, on the other hand, is Xehanort's nobody, Xemnas. Sora, Donald, and Goofy make their way to the world that never was, which is the stronghold of Organization 13, so that they can defeat the rest of the members. Sora reunites with Kairi and Riku, who both ended up at the world that never was, and Riku's current appearance of Xehanort's Heartless, due to the darkness inside him changing his appearance, reverts back to his original appearance. Namine also fuses back with Kairi. Riku and Sora fight Xemnas, defeat him, the artificial Kingdom Hearts that Xemnas was making is destroyed, and everyone reunites on the island. We then go to Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, which is a prequel game. Before the events of the first game, a trio of Keyblade wielders existed under the tutelage of two masters, Ericus and Master Xehanort. These three Keyblade wielders are Terra, Aqua, and Ventus. Master Xehanort had secret plans to create the X-Blade, a Keyblade that would give the user control of Kingdom Hearts itself. To make the X-Blade, a Heart of Darkness and a Heart of Light equal in power would have to clash. Thus comes Ventus. Xehanort sees him as a good pawn, and releases the darkness inside Ventus's heart, which creates Ventus's dark half, Vanitas. Vanitas and Xehanort work together to manipulate the trio, more specifically Terra and Ventus, by exploiting Terra's weakness to abusing darkness as a power. Eventually this ends in Ericus being killed by Terra in self-defense. Xehanort and Vanitas face off against the trio at the Keyblade Graveyard. Everything goes bad, and the X-Blade is created. Ventus sacrifices his heart to stop Vanitas from completing the X-Blade, making it explode, and supposedly killing Vanitas and Ventus, though Sora finds Ventus's heart later on. Meanwhile, Terra becomes possessed by Master Xehanort, who plans on using Terra as a new vessel for him to inhabit. Terra almost manages to gain back control, but Xehanort tries to keep this from happening, almost becoming trapped in the realm of darkness, but Aqua sacrifices herself to keep this from happening, and ends up trapped there instead. Terra Xehanort then loses his memories soon after, and becomes the apprentice of Ansem the Wise. Finally, we go to Dream Drop Distance. Now this one takes place after the events of Kingdom Hearts 2. Master Yen Sid warns Riku and Sora that Master Xehanort's plans are to revive, and that it's going to happen soon. So he has the two of them take a Mark of Mastery exam so that they can both unlock their potential in preparation for Xehanort's return. During the game, the antagonist appears to be a young Xehanort. It's revealed that this was all prepared way back in advance by Master Xehanort, who had his Heartless travel back in time to bestow these time travel abilities to his younger self, so that he could be used as a fallback plan in case all of Xehanort's incarnations are defeated, which they are, by Sora's hands. Young Xehanort has traveled through time to recruit all of his vessels and incarnations, creating a new Organization 13. In counterpart to these 13 hearts of darkness, 7 hearts of light are needed to clash against them, which will once again create the X-Blade for Master Xehanort, since his previous attempt failed. It's revealed that this was the original plan for the original Organization 13, but this ended up failing for multiple reasons. Sora was to become a vessel of this new Organization 13, but he's saved by Riku. The new Organization 13 escapes, which sets up the events for Kingdom Hearts 3. So that's the long and short of it. You might be wondering why I didn't mention certain games like 358/2 Days and Coded. And the reason why that is because they don't really add a whole lot of understanding to the main story as a whole, which is what this video is all about. I mean, yes, the events in those games are interesting, but they don't really contribute to the overarching story and the setup for Kingdom Hearts 3 as much as the games that I discussed just now do. So that's my reasoning. Anyways, I hope this video helped you understand Kingdom Hearts a little more, because I know it can be complicated. At least they're releasing the HD collections now, so that they're all on a single platform. Now, just in case you have any lingering or unanswered questions, do note that I will be making 2 more videos in this Kingdom Hearts explanation series, so your questions might be answered in those videos. But if you have any questions about the story that you want to ask, then please feel free to leave it in the comments. My next video will probably be another theory video like I usually do, but you will see part 2 of this Kingdom Hearts explanation series sometime down the line. And of course I'll be continuing this series with other games as well. And feel free to give me recommendations for that too. So guys, thanks for watching. Look forward to my next video.